What's going on? All right, we're gonna try this again. This may be the last trip for the GoPro if it keeps acting like this. 80% battery just died, so I got some new batteries. Gonna try this out, and we'll go from there. We are in the Adirondacks. We're right outside of Lake Placid. I'm here with Dragon, and we're staying at the Adirondack Lodge like we did last year. It took us a crazy amount of time to set up camp. I'll show you why later. But right now, we're at the Henry Woods Trail, and we're not really sure where this goes. Well, I mean, you can see on the map where it goes, but it doesn't look too difficult. We're gonna get a little hiking in. It's cold. It's like 14 degrees or something like that. Snowing lightly. Probably no snowshoes on this particular hike, but we don't have a lot of time. So we're gonna finish getting situated here, and we're gonna hit the trail. So we're gonna go out to maybe a vista. This isn't a real big trail system. I think the main loop's like 2 miles. Looks like it says on the map. And then there's like a mile loop off of that that goes up to a like a view of the area. So we're gonna maybe go try to check that out. It's cold. You know when I break out the Columbia, it's cold. It's supposed to get down to like -3 tonight, we think. So no hammocks. We're doing something different. Very last minute, like all of our gear that we swapped out basically showed up yesterday before we left. So it's gonna be an interesting weekend. This is a beautiful trail so far. Way more snow than was here last year when we were here. And we've already had a couple locals walk by us as we were getting ready, and they looked at us like we were crazy because we were parked the wrong way. So, a good start. Oh, that tree doesn't look good. We know there's a suspension bridge on this trail. And we saw the last marker for it, and it was called the Bridge to Nowhere. And this would be why.
The suspension, the cabling is underneath.
Is it a... I guess they were testing bridges? Bridge construction? Oh, holy crap. It's not very...
See how it's suspended?
No.
From underneath.
From underneath?
Yeah, like,
Jeez,
I looked over there and
huge
you
gap.
can see the cables.
Yeah.
Just go to the pillars. But if you look under here,
Oh yeah, they're underneath.
that's pretty
I
interesting.
guess it's one way of testing a bridge, just do it where there's nothing to really go over. Yeah. Same thing I did. All right, we've made it to our first hike to Vista. We got Lake Placid down here, Whiteface over there, and a bunch of other mountains I don't know the names of all around us. Really cool up here. Gorgeous. All right, on the other side of Rocky Knob here, and Looking back towards the high peaks. We're camped out in there somewhere. That's where the Adirondack Lodge is. Very nice. So, the GoPro's dead. It's been acting up. I thought it was the batteries, so I really haven't been using it the past few trips. Got some new batteries for it. I had the original GoPro battery in there when I started today, and it was at 80%. It just died. So I got some Wasabi batteries. I've had really good luck with those in the past. Put those in, it was working fine. I got out there to that last vista before this one, and it was recording, and all of a sudden the screen kind of shifted up a little bit. The picture flipped upside down. It went like purple and black. It got all weird. Then it won't turn back on now. So switching to the camera on the phone, and then went to put my micro spikes on, and I got a loose spike. One of the chain links must have snagged on something. We were in the Catskills last week, or 2 weeks ago, and it kind of came undone. So kind of tentatively fix that. But I'll be able to fix that once I get back down to the car or back to camp. It won't be a problem. So onward we go. But I need them because I got very little traction in these boots. I was already starting to slide, so downhill I'd rather have the spikes on. Now, if they continue to have a problem, I do have my snowshoes. They've got crampons and side rails on them, so if I have to, I can throw those on if it gets too slippery and the spikes fail. So, interesting start to the trip. The way he stopped, you bent your knees real quick. I got that on camera. It was. Whoa.
I'm ready to go home.
Seriously, the next time you're like, you want to go to the Adirondacks? I could be like, no. Are you serious?
Gorgeous, and we're so close to town, and like a few roads nearby.
Can't even see me. All right, we are wrapping up Henry's Woods. Maybe about 4 miles we did today, and I think there's some food in our immediate future over a big slide. Some food and some beer, and then if we can garner enough light when we get back to camp, I'll show you our situation there. Plans changed as we're heading up. Like last week, a week ago, all of a sudden we're like, uh-oh, the weather might be an issue. That's how cold it's gonna be. So we changed things up. You'll have to go watch Dragon's video to see the complexities of the setup, because it is his setup that we're using. But
I didn't film anything yet.
no, but I'm sure you will.
I didn't even take a picture yet.
No, nothing. Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting. So we're gonna go. I don't know. I don't think we have enough daylight to do another hike.
No.
But see if slide's open. Big slide. We get some food and some beer, and then it's been a long day. It's been a long enough day. All right. Oh, I'll watch this buzz. We're close to the car. It's right there.
That's one of the main reasons why I went for the tarp under this. I'm like, it gets like
Mushy.
yeah, slushy in here.
So this is our setup. There is a lean-to right here. We're touching it. It's a little dark out there. I can't show you now. But the spot that we got is a little small to put up a hot tent. So last Friday, we were looking at the weather, and Dragon was like, "Wow, if we're gonna keep doing stuff like this, it'd be nice to have a hot tent." Then about an hour later, he said, "Hey, hot tent's gonna be here on Tuesday," and he ordered it. So we kind of scrambled. I got a snow on my stuff. I got a cot. This is a Coleman. I don't know what's even called. Coleman something. Big, heavy, honking piece of steel. My first tarp, or my first cot that I got was like a hitter hike. It's like a nature hike, kind of a little backpacking cot, and it broke on my first test at the house. So that's no good. So I had to rush and get this one, which sits me up off the ground nice. It's all steel legs. It literally weighs about 20 pounds. It's pretty heavy. But the tent and the stove is Dragon's, and I'm sure he'll do a video on that. We had a heck of a time figuring out how to set this thing up in this little tiny spot we got.
Yeah, it took moving it a couple times.
Yeah, we're kind of catty corner, and like the fire ring for the shelters right there. I'm a little bit downhill, which is okay with this cot, because I've got my foam pad underneath this too, so I can do that to adjust my level, so I'll be fine. So let's get down to like -3 tonight.
So without it filling me, I'm only a little chilly.
Only a little chilly. Yeah, it's warm.
And it's only like my feet, really.
Well, yes, because the door's open.
I can't wait to get a thermo drop in here and see what it is.
We've only had that running for what, 10 minutes, 15 minutes maybe.
In all honesty, it's probably closer to 20 now with all the wood that we cut.
Yeah, that's true.
So
But
yeah, about 20 minutes, I'd say.
Immediately, like you were still getting the fire going. I ran up to the car to grab the chainsaw, and because the wood that we had was too big, and in that like minute and a half took me to run up there, get the chainsaw, come back down. I walked in, I could feel a difference. So I think we'll be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, this is rated down to 0. I forgot what the R value on my sleeping pad is, and then over there I've got my 40-degree Teton bag.
Yeah, I have
So really
this ridiculous like 8R value pad.
Yeah. So
So
look how thick that thing
even
is.
if the stove fails, or like we if there was a situation where we couldn't use it, we still have survivable gear where it wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, with my 0 and my 40, I could sleep outside, and I think I'd be okay.
Yeah, it might be a little uncomfortable at the lowest point of the night, but that'd be about it.
Yeah. I don't know. Then I just keep my jacket on.
Yeah, same.
I think it'd be okay. So we're good. So that's gonna do it for this video. In the next video, I'll probably show the outside. So if you want to see how close we are to the shelter, watch the next video. But hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna blind you with the light. Hope you enjoyed it. Day 2 in the Adirondacks is the next one. See you in the next.